U.S. President Donald Trump has addressed the Gaza conflict in Riyadh, expressing hope for a future of safety and dignity for the Palestinian people. He criticized Gaza's leaders for hindering progress with their attacks on innocent people. Trump praised GCC leaders for their constructive efforts to end the conflict, emphasized that all detainees, regardless of nationality, must be released. He expressed confidence that this would happen. During the GCC-US meeting in Riyadh, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has highlighted the importance of strengthening ties between the Gulf states and the US, aiming for even higher levels of cooperation. Addressing the ongoing Gaza war, he expressed a desire to work with the US to end the conflict and find a comprehensive, lasting solution for the Palestinian people. He also mentioned the need for diplomatic solutions to the ongoing crises in Yemen and Sudan. Saudi Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud called for an end to the Gaza war following the GCC-US summit in Riyadh, emphasizing the urgent need for a ceasefire, the release of detainees, and the delivery of humanitarian aid. He said all parties agreed on working towards a lasting and comprehensive peace in the region. The minister reaffirmed Saudi Arabia's support for a two-state solution based on the 1967 borders. French President Emmanuel Macron has urged the European Union to increase pressure on Israel due to its ongoing blockade of Gaza. Macron urged the EU to reconsider its cooperation with Israel, highlighting that the Netherlands and other countries like Ireland, Spain and Sweden have called for a review of their association agreement due to concerns over the Gaza blockade's compliance with international law. Macron condemned Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's actions in Gaza as shameful, but acknowledged that European pressure may not have much impact on Israeli policy. Macron noted that President Trump holds the real leverage, as Israel's dependence on US support makes it difficult for Europe to influence its actions.
Et aujourd'hui, on a besoin que les États-Unis d'Amérique, parce qu'en vrai, celui qui a le levier, c'est le président Trump, plus loin. Mais en étant clair.
At least 20 Palestinians have been killed and 125 others were injured in the Gaza Strip over the last 24 hours as a result of the ongoing Israeli genocide. Medical sources confirm that the Palestinian death toll from the Israeli onslaught since October 2023 has risen to 52,928 fatalities, with an additional 119,846 individuals sustaining injuries. The majority of the victims are women and children. According to the same sources, the death toll since Israel's resumption of the genocide on March 18th, after a 2-month truce, has also went up to 2,799, with nearly 7,805 reported wounded. Thousands of Palestinians have commemorated the 77th anniversary of the Nakba with marches, sirens and moments of silence as violence continues in Gaza and the West Bank. This year's remembrance comes amid an ongoing Israeli military offensive in Gaza and daily raids in the West Bank, particularly in Tulkarm and Jenin, where thousands have been displaced. At a central rally in Ramallah, officials condemned what they called continued massacres and displacement. Farah Mahmoud Al-Alul described the Nakba as the greatest crime in history and warned that Gaza is now experiencing an even deeper catastrophe. The UN Security Council has held an emergency session to address the deteriorating humanitarian situation in Gaza, urging Israel to immediately lift its blockade and allow full humanitarian access. Palestinian envoy Riyad Mansour called on the international community to act urgently, while China's UN representative Fu Kong urged an immediate end to Israel's offensive and called on the U.S. to help broker a ceasefire. Several council members, including France, Britain and China, rejected Israel's military-led aid distribution plan, warning it would deepen civilian suffering and displacement. The Council also highlighted the upcoming UN conference on a two-state solution set for June 2nd to the 4th in New York as a chance to revive efforts for lasting peace.